Today at Ulta, I replaced like a bunch of my makeup. Not all of it, but as far as my everyday makeup goes, I replaced all of it. I still have a bunch of stuff from the past that I won't throw away. Like, I have a shit ton of eyeshadow palettes. I have so many makeup brushes, it's insane. Most of them have never even been used. So I did replace my everyday makeup because it needed to be. I'm going to do my new makeup routine on here with you guys. As good as I am at doing my makeup though, one thing I've never been able to get right is eyeshadow. It sounds so simple, and when you're watching videos, it looks so simple, but it's not. So we're gonna give it a try today. I pulled out these brand new makeup brushes I've had for like 5 years, never used them. They are all different sizes for the eyes, and we're gonna use this eyeshadow palette. So let's get to it. I feel like anytime you get new makeup, your routine kind of changes. Like, you have to figure out what you want to use and when, etc., etc. So that's what we're gonna do. First up is lotion, and then primer. Look at the body right now. It's tea. I used to never use primer because I never really felt a difference. But as far as like long-term wear, like all day and night, there's a difference. So I'm using the e.l.f. Power Grip. It's the one with the niacinamide in it because I'm getting old, so I need that. You can tell this stuff works because when it dries, you can literally see videos of people like going like this and like their skin pulling with them. And it is the primer gripping to your face, which is what's going to keep your makeup on. Next is my 24-hour MAC Studio Fix concealer, shade A13. And I'm using this Real Techniques. One side is a puff puff, and the other side is a beauty blender. I'm just gonna blend that all in. Does not need to look great. It's going under your foundation. Then I'm using the MAC Studio Fix foundation plus concealer in shade NC45. This is what it looks like, and I think it looks so good. I love this foundation. Now, I have been using this Westman Atelier cream blush for a while now, and I love it. I just dab it on my thingy, my blush brush. And yeah, it's gonna come on a little strong at first, but it's okay. We can blend some of that away. Then you take a big fluff brush. I think this color is super pretty, and I love the cream over powder. I remember when it first came out, when cream blush was a thing, I was like, how does that work? Like, cream on top of your cream foundation. But it just gives it such a flawless finish, and it's just pretty. Now, if I'm doing just everyday makeup, I do skip this step, highlighting and contouring. But for the purpose of the video, we're just gonna do it. I'm gonna use this dense, slightly angled brush. It's a lot like the one I just used for my blush, but it's different. And you're just gonna blend, 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 as well as patting hard, or like really hard. If it helps, suck in like a fish, because that's where your line should be. Take this big fluffy one again, and kind of like wipe some of the excess off because it is a little harsh right now. And the point is to make a shadow, and I think we've done that. Not gonna lie, I brought that down a little too far, so we're just gonna take the foundation again and cover it up to like right there. That's the thing with makeup. Almost everything is fixable. Point is like when you're looking at me, you see how I turn right here and this is right there? For me, naturally, like you could see this right there before I even did my contour. This side, it contours on its own perfectly, but this side never does. So that's the point, is to see that little dark line that is supposed to naturally be there. But I only naturally have it on that side for some reason. One thing about me, I never highlight. I might contour sometimes if I'm doing like a real full face and going out, but I will not highlight. The only highlight I do is at the beginning when you saw me put my concealer right there in a triangle. Now it's time for lips, mascara, and eyeshadow. This is like so far away. Oh no. Now the trick your mama taught you when you were little. A little ombre. Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Mascara is done. I really don't do much with my eyebrows. They are very naturally thick on their own. If I do want to give them a little, I'll just do these parts where there's a little bit of sparse hair, but that's really it. Now it's time to do eyeshadow. All right, MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. It's an eyeshadow base. And wherever you're putting eyeshadow color, that's where you want this to go. Done. I know it looks a little crazy. I look like Mimi from Drew Hill. We're going to use this small fluffy brush to blend colors together. And we're going to use this one that almost looks like a concealer brush to actually pack on the eyeshadow itself. See, I really know what I'm talking about, don't I? No, but for real, I do. It's almost like when you've never driven a standard, but like mentally, you know how. Like you know the motions you have to go through, but you don't know how to actually physically do it when you go to do it. I've heard you want your darkest color right there in the crack, the crease. I have hooded eyes. I have very Asian-like eyes. Thanks, Dad. So I think we're gonna do like this dark color in the crease. This is gonna be hard on camera, but just like that. See it in the crack? Now we're gonna take this lighter color, and that's what's gonna go all up here, and then we'll blend it. Completely done. I'll be putting some concealer right under my brow bone because you don't want your eyeshadow straight up to your brows. You want it to fade into your skin, then into your eyebrows. So when we're all done with the colors, I'll be doing that at the very end. So I just blended this all in, and now we're going to use this color and this color mixed for the actual lid, just the lid part. Blend it all. And that's what you get. Now we're gonna put concealer up here, and boom, this is the finished with the eyeshadow. I feel like no matter what colors I use, my eyes always come out looking like this because I'm a neutral person and I also don't know how to do eyeshadow well. So I swear to God, it always ends up coming like this exact shading and looking. I'm gonna try to give you guys a better look. I don't know. I think I did pretty decent actually for like the first time. I think you guys gave me that little boost of confidence I needed. It, feels like a whole audience is watching me. So I didn't do that bad. I think maybe with more practice, if I actually make it part of my makeup routine, I can get better at it. I just don't know how I'm ever supposed to make the end look any different than this unless I'm using other colors, because like I said, anytime I use neutrals, it comes out looking exactly like this, just probably messier. But thanks for watching.